Hi, my Gemini and Gemini rising friends, Sandra from foryourchi.com, and we're here today to do your February 2021 outlook. I am getting the message that I'm going to keep all 12 houses here free on YouTube and not do Vimeo reading until further notice. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscription button as well as the notification bell. The subscription automatically enters you into a drawing where I pick one winner for one lucky YouTube subscriber to win a free email reading with me. You're going to want to hit the notification bell because the announcement that I make, the winner is in one of those weekly videos. And you never know which one, so you're going to want to watch all of them as soon as they come out, and you have 7 days to claim your prize. Luckily for this month, we did not get the duality Gemini message like last month. That was crazy. Okay, this is more on an even keel. I like it. First house, crown chakra, where you are right now, Gemini. Crown chakra says that you are being given guidance from your guides and your angels and your higher self, and it is coming in the form of thoughts that are simply dropped in your mind. This may happen when you're in the shower or bathtub. Doesn't have to be, though. It can be when you're putting on your makeup or when you're driving your car. You'll get an aha moment. I need to call so-and-so. I need to research this subject matter that's going to lead you to more information here. And this happens very quickly in February, so I would expect it to happen within the first 7 days, or it could even happen as you're watching this video on that particular day. Now, you do have a message of healing here, so if you have been feeling under the weather or you just feel like your energy has been depleted lately, I do feel like healing is here for you. You're on the brink of this, so congratulations. This is great news. I love that. Great message here in the second house, so second house rules your possessions and finances, your money and your stuff. Now, this is you planting the seed of something you're going to reap the harvest of later. While it is a good message, it's also a very subtle hint. If you haven't already done this thing, whatever this happens to be, it's time to get to work on it. This could definitely be a small business idea. If you've had that idea in the recent past and have not taken action on it, these cards are saying it's time. Okay? It is time. Now, this could also be an investment. If you've been considering making an investment and you've been holding back, this card says it's time. Now, if you're saying to yourself, well, you have lots of these Gemini ideas, which one should you do? Then it's best to get a reading to sort that out. It doesn't have to be with me. Just make sure it's with someone that you trust. Now, what is this going to bring you? This seed that you are going to plant this month or start to plant. It brings freedom. What more could a Gemini ask for? But to be free and have your bra burned. Right? Just like the picture in the card. Only a Gemini reading can appreciate that. Okay. Third house, brother, sister. Could be anyone that you consider a brother or sister. Could be brother, sister-in-law. Sometimes I get clients that say, well, my cousin is like a sister. You get the idea. Material and spiritual prosperity says your brother or sister figure is getting blessings from the earthly plane and from the heavenly plane. So they're feeling good right now in the month of February. What is your angel oracle message here, or their oracle message rather? Divine timing. Divine timing was at play here in this situation with brother or sister. Certain things had to happen first to unfold in order to usher in this energy. So that's good news. Now, we have a bit of a warning here. At first I thought, oh, that's a dual message, but really it's not. The accelerated motion card in the 4th house, first of all, 4th house rules your house of home, where you currently live. It could certainly be talking about occupants in your home. But for a slight few of you, this could be talking about your father, because sometimes fathers show up in the 4th house. Accelerated motion is the card of messed up lessons. So this is like, you thought that the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, brought you some incredible opportunity, but really it was a lesson that you wish that you hadn't have had to learn, or, you know, the path of most resistance is what I'm hearing. So now let's go to the angel message, which is celebration. It's possible that this hasn't happened yet, Gemini, but just let me say this. If you get an opportunity related to your home, could be to sell, buy, refinance, move, make some changes, make some renovations, change occupants. And you're thinking, oh, this is a great opportunity. It's bright and shiny. And you take it, but then it ends up going south. Do you see what I mean? So be very careful what opportunities come to you related to home. And for some of you, this is not talking about your home, this is talking about your father. So your father could have a similar experience in his life where he gets an opportunity, he thinks it's amazing, he's celebrating, but then it's like, oh, it's a train wreck. Just ask the Libras, they know all about that train wreck. They get that card every single month, honestly. Okay, 5th house. Deception and envy. So this is your dating life. For those of you single Gemini, this is your social circle. Sometimes this can be a child, but typically children show up in the 11th house. The occasion that a child would show up in the 5th house is in the scenario of multiple children. So if you have a son and a daughter, this daughter might show up in the 5th house, son may show up in the 11th, or vice versa. We'll just have to see how it goes for you. Okay, deception and envy says there's someone that is either jealous of you or they're not telling you the whole truth and they are shady. Okay, for those of you that are dating, pay very close attention to your partner and what they are telling you and how they are acting in the month of February. If you are not dating, this could certainly be someone in your social network. If it's a friend, it is not a close friend, because a close friend would show up in the 11th house, unless, of course, your children trumped them in that message. Regardless, keep your eyes wide open in the friend category and in the dating category, okay? And the Angel Oracle message pretty much echoes what the Tarot has said in the 5th house retreat. This is definitely you taking a step back from this person, and they're going to know that you know that something's up. You know, I don't see confrontation here. You certainly can confront this, and, you know, as a Scorpio, I always would, but do what you feel is right here. But, you know, the red flag, it's like not even a caution flag at this point. It's like a red flag. It's like, oh, so that's how you're going to be. I think I'm going to be busy for the next 6 months. And I can't return your phone calls or texts or DMs. Okay. 6th house. The Gemini's not having it, in other words. Oh, there goes the dog. Dogs that have short snouts actually do something that I call honking, and he's having an episode. So whenever the dog barks or the phone rings, that's always an extra message for you. And in this case, it's your 5th house, Gemini. 6th house. Let's see if we can get through this. 6th house is sacrifice. Sacrifice is hard work, but hard work, it feels like lots of hard work, but not really getting a whole lot from the work that you're putting in. Ironically, the 6th house is your house of work. It also rules your health for those that aren't working right now. So there could be some sort of health ailment that you've had to deal with that's not fun. Although I did love the message of healing in the 1st house. However, you do have celebration. Did I do that right? No, I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention to the card that I'm picking up. Emerging. So this is you coming out of your shell, I'm hearing. It's weird that I'm saying shell because Geminis don't really have a shell, do they? That's more like Cancer the crab. Maybe if you're born on the Gemini Cancer cusp, or if you're a Cancer rising or Cancer moon, then this message is particularly related to you. You are coming out with regard to work or regarding this health situation. You're busting out at the seams. And I see a victory here for you. I feel like this energy is short-lived, which is great because after you put in the hard work, then reward comes to you, right? So, but this message is saying that it's right around the corner. Hang in there, Gemini. Okay, hang in there. Hopefully we'll see fruition in March. And speaking of hard work, there is something about a relationship here that you have put absolute blood, sweat, and tears into. Now, it's not time to quit here. This is the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. The one spot that you never want to see, this card, is in relationships, unfortunately, where you have it. The other spot is in the future, but where you really don't want to see this card is when you're talking about surgery. Because this does mean a victory. However, you don't know what you're going to have to go through to get to that victory. It's a harsh victory. However, the message is clear. You are going to get what you want here. And I feel like you are very close to achieving your goals, your desires here with regard to your relationship. You pulled the Serenity card. So what does that mean? It means peaceful waters are ahead for you. I love it. Especially if you have not had peace in your relationship as of recent. Whew, I love this card in the 8th house, new beginnings. 8th house rules intimacy, contracts, taxes, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, if you guys have that. New beginnings here. So you could have a partner that is has a brand new job, has a brand new career, has a brand new way of making money. This could also be a new venture in your realm of intimacy that you have decided to try, something that you've never tried before, which is great, Gemini. This could be a new contract. This could be all sorts of things. Now, I do get a message of body care. And it's weird that it shows up in this 8th house because this does not rule health. However, let me say this. If you Geminis have been experiencing something related to your reproductive organs, you and or your partner, it is time to take heed regarding that and focus your attention on getting better there. Okay? There could also be you could also be studying, or perhaps you need to study something about sexual healing. And I'm getting a message. I've received this information a long time ago. There's a book called Sexual Reflexology. If this is ringing true to you, you may want to look into that. 9th house, universe. Wow. So this is the world card in traditional tarot. It is the best card in the major arcana and the best card in the whole deck. It means that you simply need to open your arms and to give gratitude for all of the wonderful goodies that the universe has to offer you at this time. Ninth house rules school, and it also rules travel. I just saw all the Geminis perk up when I said travel. Travel? Did someone say travel? My bags are packed. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Where are we going? How much is the ticket? What's the itinerary? Oh, you guys crack me up. The oracle message is even better. Harmony, are you kidding me? So if you're planning a trip, or if you want to go on a trip, or if you want to learn something new, I mean, it's total green light here. Green light means go, folks. 10th house. I wish the 10th house message was that great as the 9th. Mental conflict. 10th house rules your career, also rules your mother for some of you, not all of you. Mental conflict means confusion. Perhaps you are confused about, should I stay in this career? Should I go to something new? Or for some of you, this could be talking about your mother or mother figure. She is confused about something right now. Someone is probably sending her mixed signals. They're saying one thing, but they're doing the next. How do we get out of this confusion? Truth and integrity. Be true to yourself. Tell your mom or mom figure to be true to herself, and everything is going to work out in your respective favor. 11th house. So this house does rule the children. It also rules best friends, or very close friends, for those of you that don't have children, but most of you do have children. Okay, obstacles and challenges. So this is talking about a child of yours that is, you know, being put through the ringer right now, whether that's self-induced or not. Many times it is, because they are not putting forth the required efforts, if you know what I mean. And what is it related to? The angels say study. They are not studying like they should be. Although they may look at you and stare you in the eyes and say until they are blue in the face that they have studied for 8 hours straight and that there's nothing else to study. All of their homework is done, only to find out that it wasn't 8 hours of study with the textbook or the online material. It was 8 hours of study with YouTube videos that weren't relevant to the subject matter. Can you tell that I have kids and a teenager? 12th house. I'm in rare form today, aren't I, Gemini? Movements, choices, and decisions. The 12th house rules your future, and specifically 3 months from now. So look for it in April. Pardon me, May. I have to remember we're in February already. May. You're going to be studying something in May in order to make a decision. It's time to do homework, though. It's not time to decide. After you do this homework and research all of your options, then you can decide. But this is definitely something in the new arena. And, whoa, you pulled a soulmate card. Now, this doesn't have to be romance. A romantic partner. It can be, and for some of you, it's going to be. Remember, this is 3 months from now, in May. Pay close attention to who you meet in May, who comes out of the woodwork at you in May, who messages you in May, who you stumble into, happen to meet, conversations that take place. Pay attention to the players in May. This could be someone that you have known in previous lifetimes. Perhaps you have already met this person in this lifetime and they re-show up on your scene in May. Very fascinating to say the least. Thanks so much for being with me here, Gemini. Make sure you check out your Gemini 2021 predictions that I did, the career reading that's free here on YouTube, and also the love reading and your money reading for 2021 predictions. I will have that playlist in the last 20 seconds on the side of this video. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to all of you.